G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have your company. You've started me off already. We're down at Franga.
Frankston.
Oh, Frankston, sorry. I thought they'd officially changed their name to Franga down here.
Down by the bay. It's lovely today.
It is. You can almost smell the sea salt at the moment.
No, that's standing next to Carl.
Oh,
He's played a couple of games already.
Yep, that's what it'll be.
He's a little bit on the nose, people. Lucky you can't smell it.
I can't believe you can work up such a sweat from the bench, but anyway, he's doing a good job with it. Down here for the pre-season tournament, which means we are literally days away from the start of season 2013.
Hours away.
Yep, hours.
Hours away from a Div 2 start anyway.
Well, Division 2, men and women, promises to be red hot competition. That's what we're talking about this time around, and I reckon it's going to take us at least 6 weeks to get a real handle on who is going to battle the final.
Yeah, as it always does. We need to get a feel of who's going to be good this year. And with the pre-season tournament, you don't know how much you take from some of the results, but it gives us some sort of idea. We think we know anyway, but well...
Yeah, well, you never really know till it's played out,
That's right.
I reckon the good thing about being a week out, and everyone you talk to around, well, every division, but let's focus on Division 2, you talk to the different clubs and the players and the coaches, everyone right now thinks that they are a really, really good chance to make the finals. Everyone's flying, everyone's got a player that's really jumping through hoops at the moment. It's an exciting time of the year, and there's a few that will be deflating their tyres in the next few weeks, but that's what it's all about pre-season, isn't it?
You're so on the money. Every coach I've spoken to in there says, oh, you wrote us off in the club show, we're definitely going to make the top 4. Did you look at that, what we just did on court today? Means nothing, people. Got to get those wins on the board in round 1.
Wait for the real thing.
I've got some reality for everyone. There's 10 teams in D2 men. Is there 10? 11? 10? Thereabouts. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, we'll come back to that. And there's 10 in D2 women.
Yes.
There's about 60% in each competition that won't make the finals.
I think we've got 11 in D2 women.
Yeah,
it's quality maths from the...
Anyway, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Let's start off with D2 women, shall we? Some news around the traps. Jenny Marr obviously back at Mornington. I think that's really exciting.
Big in for them.
Yeah. Really exciting.
Returning.
Beck, Nathan, Lauren Hall gone from Blackburn. They've gone young.
Yes.
Rebuilding year for them.
And they needed to, I think. Good move for the club.
Jodie Impey comes off a 9-day retirement into Keilor.
But let's talk about Keilor for a tip. Have you seen their uniform this weekend?
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, old school.
Washington Bullets.
It's so retro.
Actually, it's one of those uniforms where if you do talk to people, you either love it or you hate it. It's one or the other.
Mind you, I haven't spoken to anyone that doesn't like it.
I've had a couple, I've had a couple.
My family, it's a 50-50 split. Laurie Joyce, future husband, in about
not too
10
far.
days.
Yeah, not too long.
Doesn't like it. Not a fan.
Yeah, no,
That's a real shame. I don't know how you can
Hunt him
possibly
down,
not like
Keilor.
it.
Tell him how it is.
It's delicious.
He's old.
No, that's it. Yeah.
He should like the old school.
Can he still?
It's like he's even older than old school.
Wow.
Can he still see colours though, or is it just black and white?
Good point. Yeah.
Southern
It
Pen.
does deteriorate.
Oh, I think I've got this right. Southern Pen have an import coming in.
Yes.
And I think her name is Jasmine Lovejoy.
I saw it.
Is that right? Is it Lovejoy?
Yeah.
It is
I
Lovejoy.
asked her.
Reverend. It's the Reverend. So the Reverend's coming in at Southern Pen. We've already christened her.
We didn't pre-rehearse that, by the way. That's just a scary wavelength thing we've got going.
Werribee, Lisa Troyan and Emma Coyne come in. And really, I saw them play a game earlier today.
They look good.
They look a bit stronger now.
Yeah, they do. They just look a bit more polished. And they'll be very good this year.
Do you know what it looks like? They're playing for the singlet.
Makes a big difference. I tell you one team I saw running around yesterday, and here at the tournament they've been playing Division 1 teams. I think they entered a little bit later.
They did?
Melbourne Uni.
How they been going?
Well,
they look crisp.
I reckon a lot of people have probably underestimated Melbourne Uni. They look okay.
They look very okay.
I like them. No Marie Devine.
Which we thought they would really miss. That's a significant out. But they looked very sharp yesterday.
Like them. Chelsea's probably the other big news at the moment because they've lost Jenny Marr. Kate Marnie has gone to Camberwell.
That's their 2 best players.
And the Sizzler. That's their 3 best players. So, look, I think Chelsea might be in for a bit of a rough ride.
Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty young.
I just don't know what we're going to see.
Well, we're going to see some games coming up this weekend. It's round 1 of D2 women. Here we go. Saturday, Coburg up against Melbourne Uni.
What a
good game to start the season. It is Coburg, Melbourne Uni.
Coburg and Keilor, I think they played early yesterday and there was a point in it or something like that. And it was hotly contested.
And I've seen both teams during the pre-season before here, and they're both going to be good teams.
So then, having seen Melbourne Uni play yesterday, upper division as as well. Wow.
I can't go past them for my tip anyway.
Who's that?
Melbourne Uni.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, they look good yesterday.
They did look
They look
very
really good. Mind you, Coburg at home
Different team than last year.
and unfurling a...
Unfurling the championship banner, reigning Div 2 champs.
Yep.
Maybe Coburg at home.
You reckon?
Yeah, maybe Coburg at home. Who are you going for there?
I can't go past Melbourne Uni. They look very
They
good.
did look good. You're almost swaying me. They
Yeah,
looked very good
they
yesterday.
did.
Another game coming up on Saturday night. Mornington at home to Western Port. Is that the old Two
Two
Bays?
Bays Cup.
The old Two Bays.
They love it, don't they?
That is it.
Have you heard the joke about Two Dogs? Have you heard that? You haven't? You have. Okay, don't worry about that.
No.
Two Bays Cup coming up this weekend.
Don't write in
What
just
is it?
jokes. No, later.
Oh, okay.
Will that get cut out or? Mornington Western Port. Who are you going for?
I think mine's will win cup.
Yeah, Mornington will.
Western Port are about average age of about 14, I reckon. So, you know, Lauren Cooper's got a new bunch of girls that
They've
are.
still got the crayon books down there at Western Port.
Yeah,
I think they do on the
pretty
bench
young.
because they have short attention
Yeah,
span,
short
so-
attention span.
Yeah.
I think Mornington have got some things to prove. They had a really tumultuous off-season
Yep.
as well. They'll be
Yep.
coming out fired up.
That'll be good.
I think Mornington will get that.
Yep.
Saturday night down at Hillview, Southern Penn against Chelsea. I'll tell you what, it's all about the peninsula this weekend.
Love it.
yes.
Love it.
Did you
Southern Penn, easily.
Did you guys try and set up a rivalry round this round? Because there's a lot of rivals going head to head across the competition.
Every
Yes.
week is rivalry round.
Yes.
Yeah, true, it is too.
Southern Penn to win.
Yep.
Southern Penn to win with
Yep.
the Reverend.
Yes.
Will the Reverend be on court this week?
I believe so.
I hope so. Looking forward to that. Two games coming up on Sunday in D2 win. Blackburn at home to Casey. What can you tell us about Casey?
Not a lot.
Been very quiet.
Very quiet. Yep.
Emma Swain, Lee Swain.
Rachel Swain?
No.
Swaney?
Swaney.
Swaney. Which Swain is it?
She's a big in.
What's her first name?
Oh, I reckon. Why do I reckon it's Lisa? We'll go with that. Anyway.
Swaney.
She was a Sandringham last season. She's unable to play at that level again because of work commitments.
Yep.
But she's certainly locked in to play Casey, and when she's going to be on the floor, she's a big girl. She's going to be a real force inside, be able to step out and hit some shots.
I'll give you a tip. If she hits 20 this week, there's a chance we'll know her first name by next week.
Maybe Leah. Leah.
Leah. You might
I like
be right
Leah.
there. You might be
There
right.
you go.
Blackburn are rebuilding.
Blackburn are rebuilding. It's going to be a long season.
Yep.
Casey to win.
One more game coming up on Sunday. Keilor at home to Werribee, and this one promises to be a ripper.
You know, I know you guys aren't overly into women's basketball.
It's not
fair.
I know
Come
you're not
on,
overly
it's
into
not
a cow.
I'll just step right out of
But
this.
I'm going to tell
fair,
you,
me too.
Div 2 women this
You
season,
get back here.
this is a ripper division.
It is. It is. A lot better
I
than
can
last
wear
season.
wherever you win that one.
Oh, on the road.
Yeah, I really like their team, the way they put together.
If Werribee can't stop Jodie Impey,
Yep.
Jess Frankie.
Jess Frankie, I'm going Keilor at home.
Same. Yep.
You're on your own, sunshine. You're on an island. You're on an island. Okay, ladder. Now, how does this look? All right, I've just scribbled a few teams down in order. Let me
Okay.
know if I'm way off base here.
Okay.
The Reverend Lovejoy to get Southern Penn up towards the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coburg, Keilor, Melbourne Uni in no particular order.
You've forgotten Warrnambool.
Werribee.
Warrnambool. Rightio, moving right along. Like, you know why I forgot that?
Because they're a late inclusion and you haven't updated your list.
Are they playing this weekend?
No, they've got a bye.
Oh, there you go. That's why I've forgotten them. I've only got this week's games. Southern Penn, Coburg, Keilor, Melbourne Uni, Warrnambool around that top five.
You'll see Werribee and Warrnambool in finals.
I think you will. I think you will see Warrnambool in finals.
So Southern Penn to make it,
Yep.
Coburg to make it,
Yep.
Keilor to make it,
Coburg aren't making it.
Melbourne Uni to make it,
Yep.
Warrnambool to make it,
Yep.
Werribee to make it.
Yep.
You're about 2 teams over by now.
There it is. There it is.
Down
The
to
annual.
I think some teams that may just be having a tough season, but rebuilding. Chelsea, Western Port, Blackburn.
Agree.
Would that be?
Yep.
Yep.
And I think Casey Mornington somewhere in the mix somewhere as well.
Exactly. Yep. I don't think we'll see Casey where we saw them last year because they've lost some depth
Yep.
and the competition has gotten way stronger than last year, significantly stronger. So I think them and Mornington will just sit outside the top
Yep.
7 that
Yep.
I've already come
I think
up
you're
with.
right.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
What?
Nathan wrote Warrnambool wrote them off after 3 weeks last season.
And you just left them out.
And I just left them out after. We haven't even played one game in there.
Well, there's their ammunition for 2013.
Oh, yeah. Stick it right up me.
Apparently they're looking sharp in pre-season.
Warrnambool will be very good.
Yeah.
We did say that in the Warrnambool Club show.
Good kids.
They're going young, but they will be very, very good. And I think I said in that show they'll be up around the top 2 or 3, and I think they will be.
You know, if what we've heard is true,
Yep.
I think you're right.
Yep.
But they are so young.
Yep.
Like seriously, it's an under 18 team.
Yeah, well, they don't have crayons on the sidelines. They've got the Play-Doh out at the moment. D2 men, let's have a look at what's
time,
happening in
you
D.
reckon?
Well, it
Nap
could be
time,
nap
half
time.
time.
Yeah, it could be nap time. There's a lot to like about D2 men.
I think there's going to be an improvement, you'll see, in a number of teams roster-wise. Obviously, there's some standouts, but we'll get through them. But there are some standouts that are notable additions. Let's just say that.
Big news in D2 men, no doubt about it. Keysborough, Ben 10 comes in, Kevin
Massive.
Ben.
Yep.
Tim Brook comes back from the farm. Apparently, I think he struggled on the teats. I think he just struggled with the
Where would you pull that from?
I think he just struggled up there, and the farmer said, "Hey, listen, you probably better go back to Melbourne."
Yep.
Nate O'Hara comes into that team as well, and I think he's a good picker.
He is. He's a very good scorer. He'll fill it up really quickly, and he's a really nice player for the Nab.
So your BFF?
Ooh, BFF. What does that mean?
Best
Best friend for it. Yeah.
Oh, best friends
forever.
Forever. BFF.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
LOL. Pakenham
Oh.
are the other ones that have been making a bit of news.
Yes.
Jason Ferrier goes down to the Warriors, and from all reports, he is doing pretty damn well.
I had my money on Keezy pre-season. I think we said it in the club show.
Oh, don't go but. Or don't
There's
go
a but.
but.
There's a but.
Ooh.
However,
No, there's a but.
She's gone with the old but.
I think Packy are the goods. And I'm switching here. I think that it is Packy's to lose. They are the front runner in my mind.
You're a swinger. You've swung.
I have swung.
Ooh.
I reckon Keezy's to lose. Packing him are right there.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Keeler, I think, will be very good again as well.
They will be.
I like him.
Yep, they'll be solid.
What can you tell us about Mornington, Dingleberry? How's DeMarcus going? He'll be playing?
I think he wants to improve on the season he had last year. He's ready to go. And if you see some improvement from him, and then he's still got, Dave Smith, Daniel Christian, there's some good players there still.
They'll be solid.
They'll be very
I
solid.
saw them play a game yesterday and they looked all right.
Yeah.
They looked all right.
Still a couple of outs yesterday
Yep.
too. Yep.
Now, a lot's been said about Shepparton.
Yes.
I don't know if Shepparton's brought their full squad down to Melbourne for the pre-season tournament.
I believe not.
Well, let's just say there's a fair bit of hype, and from what I saw yesterday, maybe the hype is a little bit too much.
Okay, you think they're overhyped?
Maybe overhyped unless there's a couple to come in.
I believe there's a couple coming.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Then maybe the hype's worth it. Melton. Bread Life.
Bread Life.
Bread Life. I saw a very
Hashtag.
interesting result yesterday.
What was that?
Well, I don't think they had as good a performance at the 20 that we got.
What they play?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember seeing it, and it was a loss that I didn't expect.
Okay.
So maybe another one that we've overhyped.
Maybe Bread Life
See-
a bit doughy at the moment. Bread
Yeah,
Life.
could be.
Okay, fair
be.
enough. I think Melton will be fine, by the way.
Don't write into us, Todd. We
No,
still love
I think Melton will be fine. I'm certainly not getting off the Melton bandwagon. What about our boys? I saw our boys yesterday.
How's
It's the
that going?
first time I've ever seen our boys play, by
What?
the way. First time I've
Mate.
ever seen them play.
Worst supporter.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching our boys. They got up and had a win, by the way.
Okay. Well, they don't
Big
have
shit.
Jason Conway this year.
Don't have
Obviously-
Rhett Torba-Lewis,
No,
who
that's
did
right.
the stats course
He's
yesterday.
been retired for about
Well
5
done, mate.
years and playing.
Yep.
No, what's his name? Jonty Rector
Yes.
is playing. That is a big in. He can really fill it up as well. Dean Schecter's back as well. Sorry, not Rector.
Schechter.
How do you say it?
Schechter.
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 You gotta do the whole.
Oh, Benji Tamir. Benji Tamir's there as well. But yeah, look, they'll be solid again. They'll be just as good as last year. Hopefully they can get towards finals. But Maccabee Games
Yep.
at the end of the year.
Yep.
They've got a few buys in a row, I think, to cater for that. If they can pick some players up, maybe do a bit of recruiting, and those sort of teams, they could be alright maybe next year.
They weren't full strength here yesterday.
No, they
That's a ways
weren't.
away.
And look, I've got to tell you, I was a little bit disappointed. I went up and spoke to the boys at half-time, said g'day.
Yeah.
First time I'd seen them play. I was expecting a singing presentation or something.
How'd you go?
They didn't know who you were, did
No,
they?
they had no idea who I was. No idea who I was. Nah, I'm with our boys. I'm right on the bandwagon down there. Don't you worry about that. Western Port. Yep. What can you tell us?
Well, we played them in a practice game a little while ago. I think they'll be quite good. You know, they got Matt Williams. He can score really well, and a bunch of other guys that I think they'll be a tough team. It's always hard to play at Somerville. Nobody likes going up there, and I think
why not, Kel?
because it's a tough environment to play in.
Where is Somerville, by the way?
Tasmania.
Okay, all right. It's a bit of a journey.
Yeah, about 10 minutes from my place.
Tasmania. It's next to Launceston.
All right. Okay.
No, look, they'll be solid. I don't know if they'll be playing finals this year, but they'll be thereabouts at the end.
Saw Coburg running around yesterday.
Yes.
Nathan Marsh in charge.
Yep.
He wasn't in charge yesterday. He was off at a wedding, but Nathan Marsh is in charge this season.
Yep.
I reckon Coburg are going to be okay.
I think they look good.
Yeah.
Finals good.
Well, I reckon they're going to be in the mix, to
They'll
be
be
honest
knocking
with
on
you.
the door.
Yep.
I think there'll be a lot of teams like that are going to be, right there at the end, like there was last season.
And I've heard Bomber's back.
Bomber is here. He's ready to go.
We had a chat
Where
with
did you get that information from? You were so far off the mark. Where'd you get that from?
Someone told me.
Well, someone told you a porky pie.
They did.
Because he was sporting a new pair of shoes yesterday.
Yeah, they were teal.
Yeah, they were very, very nice.
Pretty much that colour.
I've gone on record as saying that I own 36 pairs of shoes. I know it's a disgrace, but
You do?
I own 36 pairs
I
of
don't
shoes.
own 36 pairs. I
You
don't
actually
own 6.
bought those?
I did. I've put my hand up. I own 36 pairs of shoes. Bomber said to me yesterday, close but no cigar. So he's got more than that.
Put a 1 in front of it, mate.
Well, he's got more than that for shoe man. Casey,
Yeah.
what news is coming out of Casey?
I don't know how good they're going to be this year. It could be a bit different. I know the McMillans are going to be there. Jaden's come back from college. Potentially Justin as well, maybe. I think he's gone off, but he'll be back.
I think they're both registered, aren't they?
Yeah, so obviously Jaden's been phenomenal. Justin's been the stalwart there for a little while now. If they're up and about, you never know.
players.
You never know, but a lot will be relied on them, I think.
Here we go, round 1. 4 Saturday games, 1 Sunday game in D2. Men coming up this weekend. Saturday, Coburg at home to Pakenham. Good game first up.
Ripper to start it off. I reckon we will be able to tell the entire makeup of the division after that
one
game.
round.
That one game.
This one game.
Yep.
We've just pumped Coburg up, but mind you,
Defining moment here.
the swinger has swung, and she's going with Packy from the start here.
Pakenham.
So you're obviously going Pakenham
I
in
am.
this game.
Yep.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, gee, I'll tell you what's close.
Come on, don't sit on the
No, I'll go Packy. I'll go Packy, but it's close. Keysy at home to Melton. What a game!
Keysborough pants them.
Pants them.
Yeah, I reckon they'll
No
go.
love for bread life.
No, I reckon Keys.
No love for bread life.
Yeah, I'm calling them out. I reckon Keysborough will do them by around 15 to 20.
I think Ben 10's a big inclusion.
30.
Nobody in the
You've gone how much?
That's a lot. 15 to 20.
You've gone 30 points.
There's no one in Div 2 that can guard Kevin Benton. So.
Nathan Vogt, show us what you're made of. Give him a 20-point head start.
Nah, I'm not talking. I'm not talking
Get out there
about.
and yep.
I'm not talking about Vote until we get the finals, because that's where he usually struggles. So I'm not talking about Vote until we get the finals.
You went there.
Mind you, I'm with him. I'm with you, Vody. I struggle finals time too, mate. So Mornington, Western Port. 2 bays.
I love 2 bays.
2 bays.
Good game, actually.
I go to 2 bays cup.
Have I told you the 2 dogs joke?
Yes.
I have I? 2 bays cup. Who's going to win that game? Mornington, Western Port. Is that 2 beeps in this show?
That's a belter.
At least 2.
I reckon Mornington
Mornington will win.
Yep.
Mornington for me.
Western Port.
Yeah, I'm not sold. I reckon it's going to be close.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
Shepparton at home to Casey. Casey get the first D2 men's
road
road trip of the season.
Fantastic. I reckon Shepparton get up at home.
Shepparton.
There's going to be 800 people there.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Or Shep will get up.
Yeah.
You said they got a couple of ins yet.
Yeah.
Shep at home.
Okay.
Big game on Sunday. Big game on Sunday out of Bialik, and I'd be going out there if I didn't have to wash my hair or something. Actually, I've got it Sunday. I might go out there Sunday.
Really?
I've got Sunday off.
Okay.
Well, they've heard it here now. You better
Do
be
yourself
there.
a favour. It's worth it. They put
It
on
is.
one of the best game nights in the whole
And they
league.
got bagels at the
post-game spread is quite something.
post-match.
Yeah,
It's good.
I might go out there.
Okay.
Our boys up against Keilor. If they had presented me with a singlet yesterday, I'd be wearing it right now.
I'm going to tip Keilor.
Keilor.
I'm going our boys at home first up.
It's nice, isn't it? You going to be there?
I might be there. I
Means
might be
no,
there.
that
No,
means
I'm
no.
going our boys first up.
Alright, okay.
Our boys first up.
Alright.
Ladder. Now, how does this look? Keysborough, Pakenham, Keilor, Melton.
Not sure about Mel.
The swing has swung. She's got Packy up on top now.
I have.
Those three, I reckon those three, in that order. I'm happy with that.
Keezy, Packy, Keilor.
Yeah.
It's a Packy Keilor grand final.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't tipped off. I'm tipping that.
Well, you've gone against Melton. You've dissed them today. You said they're 30 points worse than Keezy.
That's right.
So you've stuck
we've
the
said
boots
that
in.
Keezy is 30 points better.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, nice way to put it.
Thank you.
Who else is around the mark? Coburg,
I reckon you might see Mornington there.
Mornington.
Do you know what's exciting about this? We don't know, and I really like that. It's anyone's division other than the top. Sorry, the title's gone, but finals, anyone's division.
There you go. There's 18 rounds to go, and you two are already saying Keezy and Pakenham.
Well, if you're not,
shades are down. That's it.
Look, if you're not going to, put your balls out there and on the line and actually make some sort of prediction, well, we're going to have to make up for you, and we're doing it.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be on this show, at least provide some sort of insight.
We could live in Marshmallow Land too.
We could.
Wait,
they
we don't
might
know.
win.
Everyone will make finals.
You're the one who always says we sit on the fence.
There's 18 rounds to go.
Hot, kettle, black.
Not a game has been played, and you two have officially written off Coburg, Casey, Keilor, our boys, Melton, Mornington, Shepparton, and Western Port.
Yes.
All right. Wait. Nathan rode off Warrnambool after 3 rounds last season in the women's competition.
And he's still hearing about it.
And he's still hearing about it. I'll tell you what, there's 8 or 9 clubs that are going to be after you two for the rest of the season.
Oh, well, that's all right. Anyone could make it. You go, guys.
You go, guys.
Very well.
Good luck to all teams.
There you go. There's the D2 show for this week.
We're just joking, honestly. We've got no idea who's going to get anywhere because
I do. Keysborough, Pakenham and Granny.
We have said it 1,000 times, and we'll start the season by saying it again. If we haven't driven you up the wall, or if we haven't annoyed you yet, or whatever, just take a number. Take a number. We will get to you.
What's your mobile number? For
no,
04.
No, leave it. Sorry, leave that alone.
All right.
See you next week. Enjoy round 1.